Hey YouTube, so somebody has to fly the flag for the Carian Sorcery sword, and I guess it might as well be me. Now, I've used it in some deals already, posted some videos of, arena deals. I really like the weapon. I'm not going to say it's perfect. There's some issues with the way it's been implemented, but I think it's a great idea. And I think it's a shame that, more people don't use it. So if you see this video and you like it, give it a try, So this is a 2v2 in Halig Tree, so I got in there first and then another invader turned up. You can see the, I think that's the host with all the dragon spells. Got the invader behind me there, so I was a bit worried about friendly fire with the madness burst, so I just jumped off the ramp, which turned out to be a good move. Because the invader got taken out there, but gravitational missile gets rid of the phantom. Host is left alone and using the nice R1 on Carian Sorcery sword. Host vanquished. This one here, shaded castle. We've got two phantoms. One is using mimic veil there to hide, and we've got a host with Radan's armor. These ones are always good value, aren't they? Trying to mix it up with the spells, which you cast with the R2 and some R1s as well. So the spell damage on the Carian Sorcery sword. So the testing that I've done, this was after they patched it and improved it. It does about 80% of the damage of the Carian Regal Scepter, and that's at 80 int. So it's not going to outperform any staff. And I wouldn't really expect it to, because obviously it's not a dedicated casting tool, it is just a sword. But I think what it gives you in, just being able to do something a bit different with your build, like I say, I just think it's a good weapon and it's a bit slept on. So this invasion here, again, we've got a host, two phantoms, and I want to give credit to the host here, and I want to call out the phantoms as well, because as is often the case, the phantoms are not doing their job. So it's the host that's come out to fight. Yeah, the phantoms are hanging back. I don't know why, but the host has come out to fight. He's using the Weed Cutter Ash of War, but I've got the Carian Thrusting Shield, which does the job. So one thing about the Carian Thrusting Shield, so on the other videos I've posted, a couple of people asked, how come you're able to use the Ash on the shield? And I didn't really get why they were asking the question, because this is the only shield setup that I've used with the Carian Sorcery sword. But it turns out if you change the Ash from Shield Strike to something else, the sword Ash will actually kind of overrule it. And the sword comes with Impaling Thrust, which unfortunately you can't change. I think something else on it, Carian Sovereignty, whatever, just being able to change it to anything, Piercing Fang, anything would be nice. This invasion here, we got another one in Shaded Castle. So the host and phantoms have gone up the ladder. You can see they're waiting for me there. I think that's the host with Euphoria. We're about to see a phantom bring out a jar cannon. So obviously I'd be a bit foolish to go up the ladder there, and I'm not really able to get them with any ranged attacks. So what I'm going to do is make use of one of the game's most temperamental items, which is the Phantom Bloody Finger. Every once in a while it will actually do what you want it to do, which is put you somewhere else in the invasion and not back at the same spot. So this actually put me ahead of them in the castle, because they hadn't made it to the second grace yet. So I've gone towards the end of the level where the boss room is. I sent up the elevator in case they try and use it, so maybe they'll fall down. I don't know, but actually able to get the drop on the two phantoms here and actually take them both out with Carian Greatsword, which leaves me with the host. I don't actually see Euphoria that often. I think it got buffed in patch 1.13. I've not used it myself. I think it takes a bit of parkour to find it in the DLC, but I will give it a go at some point. So host has got a coded sword, which obviously you've got to respect the Ash on that. Keep your distance, but it's basically down to a 1v1. Now the build, this is run level 200 by the way. Got 80 int and I think I've got 50 dex. All the stats are at the end. And like I say, I really like the weapon. I just think it's a bit of a shame that people are sleeping on it. There we go, nice bit of Carian piercer. And will that do the job? One more. Yeah, there we go. Okay, GG. And that's it, that's the video. I hope you liked it. If you did and you want to drop me a like or a follow, that'd be awesome. And I'll catch you on the next one. Cheers.